What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on, family? Welcome to Everything OG. I'm your boy, Deviant the Digger, aka Mr. Everything OG.
And I'm Building Block, B-Dub. What up?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And welcome to Everything OG. And yo, we've been having a lot of fun, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna give you our favorite rock breaks. And this was really tough because cats like us, we know a lot of breaks. We come to old school digging when, you really had to go find your breaks.
It wasn't all just soul and funk and jazz. That the rockers had some funky stuff too.
Right.
Hip hop. What was beautiful about hip hop that it took from all genres, all musical styles. If you had something funky that had a nice rhythm to it that people could dance to,
they're gonna take it.
They appropriated it. And rock music was no exception.
So we're gonna get into these breaks for y'all, man. There's a little treat for y'all. Mr. B-Dub, what's your first rock break that you want to have your top three right here?
My first one is Mike Berry, I'm a Rocker.
Yes.
And you can see the guitar in the back seat and him in his motorcycle gear and leather on the cover. And it's a typical rock album. And the song that has the break is a typical rock song. It's a cover of Don't Be Cruel.
Elvis Presley.
Which is Elvis Presley. And what's beautiful about this one is that this break sounds almost identical. Even the way he sings the song to Billy Swan.
His version
on the album I Can't Help of Don't Be Cruel. And I would have pulled the Billy Swan to show you them side by side, but I got a little lazy, and so we just got the Mike Berry.
And the Billy Swan is such an easy record to get.
You've seen it in every thrift store,
it's
dollar
like
bin.
It's like one of those thrift store records that you see every day.
It's an underpriced gem, if I must say. They should charge more for that one.
Oh, it's cold.
That's how dope the break is. I mean, it's the perfect rock break. It's slow and open, so you can sample the kick, get a full sample of the kick, get a full sample of the snare and the hi-hats.
Yes.
It's that. What more could you want for on a rock break?
You couldn't want anything more.
Speed it up, slow it down. Mix it, juggle it. All you beat jugglers is perfect. Get you 2 copies, 2 turntables. Bam.
And my top picks of the day, in terms of rock breaks, is this one right here. Alex Harvey. This kick and snare is really dope. I definitely recommend you scoop this up today. Go to your store after you watch this episode, your local record store, and go to the rock section or Alex Harvey section and cop this. I believe that's the credit. You don't need a reason to track. Scoop that up.
Yes, sir.
Mr. B-Dub, what's next?
I'm going to bring out this one. Heaven. Brass Rock.
What? What's that about?
This is a double album. You see the back too. This is an import. They're an English band. I don't know much about them.
But the break
made me go order it online from overseas. And it's a sleep. Let me pull it out, show you the full cover. It's a fold out gateway cover, 3-way.
Wow.
Actually 4 ways. It's like one of those Isaac Hayes. It forms a crucifix.
Oh, it's like a Black Moses.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's the on the camera. That's dope.
But
so nice clean kick, nice clean snare.
Nice clean kick and snare, chunky, and it has a little funk flavor like jazz rock to it. Not just straight ahead rock and roll rock, but it's a definitely you get your hands on it. Grab it. It's definitely worthwhile. I can't figure out how to fold this thing back.
Yeah, so you have a little problem there, huh?
Yeah, this is...
It's a tough fold.
It's a tough fold, but hey. Something. Anyway.
I think this is the back, man.
Here we go. No, this one.
Okay. No, I was right.
Yeah, you were right.
There you go. Done.
This is it. Heaven, Brass Rock.
I'm gonna look out for that, man.
Yeah, it's definitely one.
Look out for that.
Definitely one to grab. Man, I still didn't get it right.
This guy. Next up on one of my favorite rock breaks of all time, right here. This one right here is Gino Koneko. Yes, sir. And this right here is a monster. And it's definitely one of them dope breaks that you kind of got to speed up a little bit, but it has a dope kick, dope snare. I actually found out about this break back in the mid to late 90s. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Supreme LaRock. He hit me to this. And Jake One, too. They both hit me to this back in the days. And actually, I believe this is one of their old starter copies that they sent me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Supreme LaRock and Jake Uno from Seattle for kicking me down with this back in the days, and I've been forever still grateful because it's one of my favorite breaks of all time. And Hollywood Boulevard is the break. Yeah, Gino Koneko, I definitely recommend y'all pick this up if y'all can find it. It kind of doesn't come up that much, but you know, he does have a couple other albums that you may see a lot, and those are whack.
And this is self-titled?
Yeah, this is self-titled one, but he has a couple other albums that are horrible. Don't pick those up.
And this is on Kama Sutra?
Yeah, it's on Kama Sutra, distributed by Buddha. And Gino Koneko is a banger. Please scoop this up. What you got next, Building Block?
Buzzard by Tucky Buzzard.
It's a banger, huh?
This one was a surprise find. I found this at one of my favorite thrift stores. And this is the import, the UK version. There's another one, American one, which has a different cover where it's black and the Buzzard is white. How this is like in black ink and white background was a black background and white ink.
Wow.
That one doesn't have the break.
Okay.
This one has the break.
That's dope.
And, you know, make sure you get that one. The white with the black eagle, not the black with the white eagle.
Yep, and it's a smacker?
Yes, definitely. It was a surprise. I bought it on a humble, just Tucky Buzzard. Looked interesting. Put it on. Was not mad.
Dope. Another one of my favorite rock breaks. Another obscure one. It's called Highway. You know what I mean? Smoking at the Edge. You know what I mean? And this right here is a monster break. Saying it is a gatefold. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And this is dope. Smacker right here. I actually got hip to this to my boy Beat Dog from Canada. He's the cat that did the remember the Deep Crates DVDs back in the days?
No, I went up.
Yeah, Deep Crates. They were like about beat digging.
Okay.
It came out like with two of them, man. And he interviewed like Marley Marl was in there, and the Beat Miners, all kind of cats. Diamond D was in there. He interviewed all them cats. But anyway, he sent me this. We actually trade. We used to do trades all the time back in the days, and he sent me this as a trade. And this is a monster break. And it kind of is. It sounds similar to the Funky Worm / Detroit Emeralds break.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Similar to that. The kicks and snares are a little different in terms of how they,
tune it.
The tuning, but the pattern is very similar to that Funky Worm break, And this is a monster break. I definitely recommend you pick this up if you collect breaks. I haven't seen it in a long time, ever since I got this one. If you do find it, pick it up. Highway, scoop it up. What you got? I know this one. Yep.
The Roger Saunders Rush Hour. Check the back cover.
Yes, classic.
This one, my man Andy C put me on to.
Shout out to Andy C.
This is a nice. Most rock breaks, when you see them, it's only like a quick little 2-4 bar. This break goes on and on and on. So it's almost like they give you too much break because you can't decide what to sample or where to cut the sample off at or what to chop and use in the chop. Which is good if you're like use like a lot of dynamic changes in your beats with the different kick and snare. But this album right here, very nice.
That's a good one.
Damn near 16 bar drum break on this one.
Nice.
Can't go wrong. And this is a promo copy too.
Oh, nice.
White label.
I remember back in the days that was in Wax Poetics magazine.
Was it?
Had a story about the old Roosevelt record shows in New York.
And that was in it.
And that was in one of the
pictures in
there. Yeah, so that was dope. That's a dope drum break, y'all. Pick that up. Roger Saunders. Next. Hookfoot. Good times are coming. Slamming break. You know this one, right?
Yeah, that's going to be one of my picks until I found you picked it.
This is a banger.
Yes.
And man,
nice chunky kick.
And hasn't been used so much in hip hop. I know only person I know that used it was it's on Biggie's album Life After Death. The song with him and Too Short.
Oh, the world is
yeah. They slowed it down a little bit, and that's the only time that I've heard it used in hip hop. But I mean, I've used it before when I was making beats. But yeah, it's a classic break, and I'm telling you, if you could ever find this record, scoop it immediately, right?
Yes.
A massive drum break, scoop it up, hook flip.
My next Kid Dynamite. When I found this, I was so excited. I found it from Secondhand Tunes. My man Andy C told me what it was, and I went out and found my own. Then maybe a couple years ago, I found another one out here on the Humble at this bookstore. This is on the Ultimate Breaks and Beat compilation.
Yes.
And the song is called Uphill Peace of Mind. And I'm just going to say, do your homework. Because once you hear it,
everybody knows you use that one.
You'll know where it's. Well, I don't want to snitch, man.
I'm sure everybody knows that what that
you
is.
can be the snitch. I don't want to be the snitch.
No, I'm saying everybody knows what I understand.
Hey,
everybody
man.
knows what that is.
I'm not snitching. But it's a nice, very distinguished snare. The piano solo on here, to the best of my knowledge, I guess that is fresh. That's about as much as I'm going to do. But, this is it right here. Kid Dynamite, Uphill Peace of Mind.
Nah, it's even it's on a G thing, too.
It's on a lot of stuff, but, when they come for us, I'm like, it was him, not me.
I think we safe with that one, man. You know what I'm saying? That's UBB solidified. Right, okay, here we go. We got, for me, the next one is this one, Battered Wives. Crazy drum break. It's a back right there. And how I learned about this break is my boy Jess, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wiz Amon, too, from Circle Power. If I'm not mistaken, at the time when he told me about this, I don't think I believed him. So one day out of the blue, he's like, hey, man, I got some race for you, man. I was like, what you got, man? Battered Wives. Kind of said with a little spunk in his, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Battered Wives. I was like, Battered Wives? What the hell are you talking about? He's like, yeah, man, Battered Wives. He just said it again, Battered Wives. I was like, all right, man, Battered Wives. And it turned, I didn't believe him. I was like, he's lying.
Yeah.
It sounded like a made-up name.
Yeah.
Battered Wives. So I was like, all right, let me do some research, and I found out, he's not lying. I got the copy. I finally got a copy of the record. Heard the break. I was like, wow.
What does it
it's
sound
a
like?
monster. Just as one of those rock smackers, you know what I'm saying, with, a little kind of a heavy hi-hat too, and it's nice. And then
reverb on the snare.
Yeah, it's nice, and definitely a classic break. I mean, for me, in my drum break crate. But just for you extra break beat nerds out there, you really want to dig out. This is the live version of the break.
Oh, you got a live version.
You know what I'm saying, and it's even kind of hard to find. But if you just want to be a nerd. And like I am, and it's have both versions of the break, then fine, get the live version too. But anyway, Battered Wives, pick it up, please.
This is the Whackers. I found this break. One of the beat swapped me to something. Somebody had it in there, and they pointed and said, "There's a break on that." So yeah, and I played it, and I was like, "Oh,
nice."
And I think I grabbed it, and every time I see, I've ran into copies plenty times,
right again,
and I just grab it again. I mean, it's people sleep on it; they don't know about it, or I just grab it. Now they have 3 other albums. This is the only one that has a drum break on it.
Okay.
The rest of them are like but this one right here,
real fat break though.
The Whackers, Whackering Heights. Grab it.
This is Hot Hits 2. And this is one of my favorite breaks of all time. And this is a remake of Long As I Can See the Light by CCR, Clarence Clearwater Revival. And that was a break, if you remember correctly. The album with the dudes he's on a exercise bike. One of the dudes in the band.
Yeah.
I just noticed the exercise bike break. Back in the days, they used to come out with comps, way better than the CCR version. If you ever see this record, scoop it, please.
Hot Hits. You came with some good unknown joints, man. I wasn't up on maybe the last 3 you pulled. I was like, yo, new to me.
Nice.
I had to get this one. When you were talking, it reminded me of this one. I meant to pull it.
It's a good one.
Ab Sky, rambling on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna
Don't
snitch.
break. Don't break.
But this break right here, chunky, funky. You know, I like this group. They have another album which doesn't have a break, but it's good, funky jazz type of rock, like country rock. You know, blues rock, I guess they call it. But you get this one right here. It's a nice. You will be rewarded. I saw this recently. Maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I had to talk my man DVS1 into buying this. You know, that was the first time I ever seen it in the field. I got mine online.
Oh, wow.
That was the first time I ever seen it in the field.
It's hard to talk DVS1 into buying breaks, too.
Yeah. You know, but he went for it, and I was like, okay. But
very, very tough. I've tried on many occasions.
You know, that day it wasn't hard. Only break he wouldn't buy Drives by Lonnie Liston Smith. They had that at a great price, and he passed on it. I was like, it's Tribe Called Quest, man. He wouldn't get it.
Hey.
Okay.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to DVS1, my boy Ant in the house. My last break and my pile is this, and it's the classic of all classics. Bam. The Brethren. You know what I mean? And there is 2 different covers of this album.
Yeah.
This is the one we call, you know what I'm saying, all the diggers have always called the Castle cover. And then there's another one that's like...
I always call it the church cover.
Oh, the church cover. I'm from Castle, Church.
Cathedral.
Cathedral. But there's another version.
The barnyard.
They're in a barn, on a field in front of a barnyard. But either way, either cover you get, I collect both. I have both of them.
I don't have both.
But this one right here, this album right here is got one of the biggest breaks ever. And it was highly used in the 90s in hip-hop. Like, it's one of those Power Zeus's almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like everybody had to tackle it.
Mob
And everybody used this. I mean, first time I ever heard it, actually, Primo was the first to use it, if I'm not mistaken, on the Step Into the Arena album. You know, to kick the right rhymes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was the first with the Leo Sayer on there, over on top. The track is called Outside Love, is the name of the breakbeat. And,
I remember when I first found my copy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw it, and I didn't get it that day. I thought about it. And I ran back the next day to get it, which was right on time. Because there was that one and their second album.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get the second album. But I said, I'll go back the next day and get the second album. I went back the next day. The second album was gone.
Oh, wow.
So I grabbed the first one just in time.
Yeah, this is, man. You know what? And I had a thing, too, where, like, every time I saw this record, I would buy it. But I saw one recently, and I actually passed on it. And it was super cheap, too. It was clean. And I just, I was like, I got it. And I went back to go grab it, because I thought, even though I got it, I might have still made a mistake. Went back to go grab it. Gone. I went back like maybe a week later, thinking like nobody would take it.
Yeah. Strike quickly.
It was gone. Classic hip hop break, y'all. Classic drum break right here. Rock break. The Brethren. If you don't have it, Bill and Block can tell you. Scoop it. What's your last one today, Mr. B Dub?
My last one is Gypsy. Unlock the Gates.
Yes.
And this one here, it's
Banging
a surprise. It was a surprise to me. This one, I was surprised by the producer who used it, because normally they're not known for using drum breaks.
Mm-hmm.
They're known for being innovative on their own drums and freaking it. But shout out to Timberland, because he used this drum break on Hola Jovito off the Blueprint.
For Jay-Z.
And if you're familiar with Hola Jovito, you hear the break. It's got a nice little shuffle hi-hat feel to it, heavy kick and snare, and just like the perfect break. And then, like, again, I couldn't believe he used a break, because, he was known for making his own drum patterns and drum sounds. So,
but he killed it, though.
He killed it. I went out and got the break, and I wasn't disappointed.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, that concludes this edition.
Wait, where's your last one at?
I did my last one. That was the Brethren.
That's the rotation, man.
So
I guess I got to end it off then.
Okay, go ahead.
As you can see, there's many more rock breaks in the backgrounds that we didn't touch on, and maybe we'll do a part 2 where we'll bring some of these in. And again,
some good ones on here, man. Some really good ones back here.
Yeah, I mean, I almost want to keep it going.
We'll see you next time, though.
We'll see you next time, and thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment.
Yes.
And, my name is the B Double, Building Block.
And this is Deviant the Digger.
You can catch us on Instagram. And again, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Peace.
And also, Young Einstein used this one first one we left it out during that anyway too.
I don't snitch on my friends.
Okay.